Hey guys, here we go, ratchets again. Today's video is going to be on quarter-inch drive ratchets. I call them the unsung heroes. Obviously, 3/8 drives is your main arsenal working on cars. Then probably half-inch, but the quarter-inch drive are, those have always been my favorite. They just feel great in your hand. Just the way they sound, they look, they feel. I always like quarter-inch drive ratchets. I use them as much as I can. I just enjoy using them. Most of my life, I only had, oh God, maybe 6 or 7 quarter-inch drive ratchets, maybe 6 or 7 3/8 and 6 or 7 or so half-inch. But lately, I've been on a ratchet kick, and I'm going to start out here to the right. The first one, I'm going by length here, as you can see. The first one's pretty cool, guys. This is made by Ayres. ARES. The part number is 42061. This is actually a hex driver ratchet, but I put a adapter in it to make it quarter-inch drive. This thing is cool. I used it the other day. I was taking a light cover off of a car, a lens, and I used it with the Torx bit, and it worked awesome. I don't know how many teeth it is. I'm going to guess 72, at least 72. This is a nice ratchet, guys. You're looking for a hex driver slash quarter-inch drive ratchet. You want a small one? This is cool. And it's aluminum, so I'm pretty sure that's anodized. Excuse me, guys. But that's sweet. I haven't done any videos working on a Chevelle because I tore a oblique muscle on my left side. I almost dropped the crankshaft on my big black crankshaft on my foot. My hands were greasy, and I've been on muscle relaxers and small doses of morphine. That's how much pain I've been in. But other than that, the next one here is made by Saber Cut. This is a pretty cool ratchet too, guys. The action's not as good as the Ayres is, but it's a little bit rougher. What's cool about this is, okay, you got the quarter-inch drive there, as you can see, but you could put a hex bit on that side, on the very end. I thought, use it like a screwdriver. That's pretty cool. I haven't had this one too long, but I thought it was pretty cool, so I picked it up. I love little ratchets. I mean, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe you guys tell me how you feel about ratchets. Something about a quarter-inch drive ratchet. They're just so damn neat. This is made by Tomars. I haven't used this one too much. I really don't like the size of the head. It's got a pretty good size head. I compare it to a Snap-on or something. You can see how it's got a weird shaped head, and it's kind of big. I don't like it. I never liked it for that one reason. But it's got nice knurling. 72 tooth count, I believe. It's got the push button. Some guys like it, some don't. I actually like it. When I got greasy hands, sometimes you can't get a socket off without it. You know what I'm talking about, guys? But let me put a socket on there. This ain't too bad. I just don't like the head. The head's kind of big, but it's got the nice knurling and stuff. So, hey guys, haven't subscribed? Think about subscribing. It's free. The channel's growing. I'm over 500 subscribers now. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate the support. For all the guys that have supported me, thank you very much. It goes a long way in my book. Here we go. One of my first USA tool, old Craftsman raised panel. Either you liked them or you didn't like them, right? I liked them. I mean, this is one of the first ratchets I owned. So obviously I used it a whole lot when I was young. I don't use it so much now, but I'll never get rid of it. Nostalgia, just because I had it, one of the first I ever had. 36 tooth. They had a lot of wobble. The ratchets Craftsman ratchets were like semi-pro ratchets, But they weren't professional, but they weren't junk, that's for sure. They had a lifetime warranty, so we all used them. And I'm being a semi-pro, that's how I started. I started with Craftsman, and I'll never get rid of that one. The old 36 tooth. Next we got, oh yeah, I did a video on this. You guys, it's 36 tooth. Some of you guys didn't think it was. I'm not finding anything other than 36 tooth. Any information I have, you guys. I've been searching for this. You can hardly hear it, hey? It is quiet. But that's a real nice ratchet, made in USA. I think it was a $25 ratchet, guys. That's a sweet little ratchet, guys. I highly recommend that. It's going to be a strong little guy, you know, being 36 tooth. It feels good in the hand, nice fit finish. Next one's made by Duratech, 90 tooth. Some of you guys might like this. I haven't used this one too much. This is a relatively new one. It ain't got a bad action, guys. Back drag's not bad. Don't got as much play as that old Craftsman. I like the blue ID markings on the knurling. I do like that. The head's not oversized that much compared to the Tomar's head's Tomar's head's it's fat. It's fat. I never liked it. This ain't too bad. This is relatively cheap. I can't remember the price range, but it's on the low end. Bought it on Amazon. You want the number on that? I can look it up for you. The next one is Seda. Seda's in the house. I bought this one here, and this is 72 tooth. I don't like this ratchet. There's always one you don't like, right? It just sounds real raspy, don't it? I don't like the sound of it. And the head's got a lot of. It's a cheap ratchet. You know, it's not the Seda makes a better one. They got that 120 tooth count. I don't have it, but I guess that's pretty decent. But this one here, the 72 tooth one, this one's cheap and it feels cheap. I wouldn't recommend this one. Just my opinion, you know. Maybe some of you guys own one, I don't know, but you can do better in that price range. I don't know. That's one of the ones I don't like. But like I said, Seda makes a higher grade, a higher level one. And I heard that was pretty decent, but this one here I don't recommend. The model number on that one is 11971U, Seda. I don't like that one. All right, next one up is Nico. 100 tooth. I think it might be the only 100 tooth ratchet I own. I might have one other one, but that sounds good. Not bad. Not a lot of back drag. Fit and finish is decent for the price range. I bought that on Amazon. If you want a number on that, I can get it for you. You'll have to let me know. I don't have it in front of me. That's not bad, guys. It's good length, feels good in the hand. Average size quarter-inch drive length. Next on my list is, this one's interesting. The Duratech. All I could think of was a bolt oar, and I did a review on these. That's also 90 tooth. And I think it would help getting leverage if you were pushing down like this with your hand, because it's so wide. But it's definitely different, hey? You guys tell me. I'm up in the air about this one. I don't really know if I like it yet or not. You know? I'll have to use it a little bit more. I only tried it a couple of times, and it's definitely different with the shape of that. It could come in handy in certain situations. I don't really know. I haven't really did a lot of testing on this one, but it don't sound bad. The 90 tooth is not my favorite. I like 72 tooth. That's my favorite because it's right in the middle. Not saying I don't like other ones, but 72 is my sweet spot. That's not bad, guys. This is a lot better than that Seda ratchet I showed you. Next is little Pittsburgh. We all know about these, but you know I don't have any problem with this, guys. You know, like you said, you break it, send it back. Pretty sure that's 70 tooth. That's pretty smooth. It really is. You know, I mean, I don't know. That's not a bad ratchet, guys, for the money. It's not my favorite, but it's not a bad ratchet. I like the color of the grips. I think that's why I bought it, but they actually are snappy. We all know about snappy. I only own 2 snap-on ratchets, guys. What's that tell you? I buy what works, you know. 80 tooth, we all know that. Awesome little ratchet, yes. I don't use it a lot, though. It's almost like I'm afraid of wrecking it. It's a trophy, you know. Oh, 'cause I got some snap-on, you know. I don't have a lot of snap-on tools. I got by my whole life without them, guys. And I worked on cars and trucks and UTVs and 4-wheelers and 3-wheelers my whole life. I never had snap-on. You can get by without them, guys. And everybody else is catching up to them as far as quality. You let me know how you guys feel about that. Leave a comment below, guys. I always get back to you. That's the older style, the Pittsburgh Pro. This one I had for quite a while. This is the newer style. And this is the older style. The older style didn't have the push button. This one don't sound too bad either. I use this occasionally. Yeah, I use that one. Oh, here we go. Gear wrench. The 84 tooth. Probably one of my favorites, guys. This thing's been beat and used and kicked and thrown. And I love this. It's one of my favorites. 84 tooth. It's one of my top 3. Use it a lot, guys. You know, and what can you say? It's a workhorse. I'm sure a lot of you guys have this and like it. They got the 92 too, I know, and the 120, which I'll show you in a minute. But that's a nice ratchet. I got 2 of them. There's 2 of them. I got 2 of the same. Oh, it's this one here I just bought recently. It's the 90 tooth Capri, guys. Really nice ratchet for the money. That sounds so nice. I've used it 3 times since I've only had it for a couple months. I used it a few times already. I love this ratchet. Can't go wrong buying that, guys. I highly recommend that ratchet. It's $100 for 3 of them, 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2-inch drive. You can't beat that with a stick. Take a gander. Nice action. Nice grip. Fit and finish is nice. Capri hit a home run on this one, guys. For $100 for those 3 ratchets, they hit it out of the park. You want the number on that? I can get it for you. Leave a comment below. But they hit it out of the park with this one, guys. Highly recommend that bad boy. Next is the XP120 I was talking about. One of my favorites. Even though it's not a locking head, it's pretty. This one doesn't bounce around. It's pretty stout. I like that. This is a nice ratchet. Use this quite a bit. Highly recommend these, guys. If you're looking for a nice flex head ratchet, reasonably priced, you can't go wrong with that XP120. Can't go wrong. And next is a company you don't hear a lot about, is the Easy Reds. Bought this quite a while ago. Pretty sure this is 72 tooth. This is real long. This is 12 inches long. Compared to a regular snap-on, you can see it's quite a bit longer. You know, good for the reach. You got long reach that way. Get more leverage. As far as torque goes, it's a 1/4-inch drive, guys. You know, if you can't break it loose with this, use a breaker bar. You don't want to break it, right? They're not breaker bars, guys. I try to tell people that. Oh, now, a long ratchet doesn't mean it's a breaker bar. Get away from that thinking. That's a nice little ratchet. I've used a lot because of the length. Highly recommend them, guys. Really like the fit and finish on that. It's got a harder grip than some of the others, but highly recommend it. And last but not least, U-Cove. U-Y-E-C-O-V-E. U-Cove. If you can get that in here, take a gander. This is a 72 tooth and flex head, and you can adjust it with a hex pin there and the end there, so you can adjust it. It's not as stiff as the flex head on the gear wrench, but it's not bad. The length is super long. That's the longest 1/4-inch drive I got. I think it's 13 inches long. When you put it next to a snappy, regular length snap-on, it's almost twice as long, guys. It is twice as long. Twice as long. But it's got a nice feel to it. It's got a real nice length. This would be good for the reach. Like I said, it's not a breaker bar, you know. You're going to get some additional leverage on it, but once you break the bolt loose, this is the tool I would be using if you need a long reach ratchet. And highly recommend that. And that was cheap. I think it was I can't remember, $40 range maybe on Amazon. Okay, guys, that's it for the 1/4-inch drive. I had to include them. The 3/8 drive video did pretty good, so I figured I'd make a 1/4-inch drive. I've been on a ratchet thing, but we'll get off them. We'll do something else pretty soon here, but I got a cool one. Tomorrow's Cool Tool Monday. I got a cool tool to show you guys. Tune in for that one. Seriously, tune in. The Porsche valve is still apart. I got to put that header on my back. The header is started. It's ready to go, guys. I just can't do it with my back. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and more to come. Thank you.